On today's Average Joe Show, what a time to be alive. Baseball is back. We are fired up. It is the best time of the year. The boys of summer are back. The Blue Jays playing the Yankees today, and it pretty much went as expected. We hate the Yankees, and we now officially hate Giancarlo Stanton, but man, is he a bad, bad man. We're going to discuss some, not Blue Jays right now, but probably our favorite boys coming up. Bo and Vlad, we'll talk about them and how they're starting off in Double-A for the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. March Madness is still kicking around. We kind of forgot about it. I kind of forgot about it, but it's getting to the Final Four. Good times. Michigan's still in there. Boys are fired up. Plus, we'll discuss all the other MLB games. Plus, we had our fantasy draft for baseball. We'll discuss our teams, who we think might win. Me. It's going to be Friday. Who's back of the week? And the top 5 with John and Oz. Sports movies. Since this is a sports podcast, we will do that. And there is going to be a lot of movies left out. It's going to be a good one, boys. And with that, let's get going. Welcome to the Average Joe Show with John and Oz. Today is Thursday, March the 29th, and this is episode number 13. And what a day it is. Opening day in baseball. Fire me up. This is what a time to be alive.
It's better than Christmas almost.
Yeah.
Christmas Eve.
Yeah, it is. Last night I couldn't even sleep how excited I was. Not only just for the Jays, but just for all of baseball.
Baseball to be back.
Just baseball,
fantasy baseball.
Fantasy baseball. Pay attention to that, and just wake up every day and be like, you know what, we got baseball today.
Yep.
The only times there's going to be baseball is when it's the All-Star break.
Yep. Fuck the All-Star break. That is the worst time to be a sports fan because it's like, do I watch tennis?
Do I watch darts?
Do I watch poker?
Yeah, exactly. I watch poker.
Like constantly, or like just when it's on and you're bored, or like do you make it a point
I make it a point to watch poker.
It's like Wednesday at like 2 p.m. You're like, the World Series of Poker is on. I need to be at home.
When the World Series of Poker is on, I immediately go downstairs. I don't do this, but my dad PVRs the poker. Like our PVR is filled with cops,
just
poker, and some other random, like 60 minutes or whatever bullshit it is.
My mother takes up our PVR. It's full of superhero shows and
like
random shit.
Young and the Restless, like soap operas or no?
No, like Arrow and like
that
shit, all that stuff.
Yeah, it's either cops, poker, a bunch of random movies. My dad doesn't realize we have Netflix. Doesn't know how to use it.
No. He just likes the PVR movie.
And then a bunch of soap operas that my mom watched. That's pretty much what our PVR is filled up with.
I like that.
But
Speaking of random movies on the PVR, I bet some of those were sports movies.
Yeah,
excellent transition into our top 5.
Top 5 here. Sports movies, since this is a sports podcast.
Yes, sometimes we do talk about sports and things.
Some stuff and some things. All right. Who wants to go first? Who wants to deliver their little rock, paper, scissors for it again?
Yeah, rock, paper, scissors, one shot.
Okay, so loser gets to decide, or winner gets to decide?
Yes.
2 or 3, or just one?
Just one shot.
Just shoot and go.
And
okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yeah, okay, that's good. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Yes, okay. You can go first.
Shit, all right. Number 5, classic. We're going in here. Little Coach Carter.
I like that.
Little Coach Carter action. We always watch that movie, little gym class. It's always a gym class talk. Every single fucking year, Ziggy puts it on the fucking TV. Gotta watch Coach fucking Carter.
Yep.
Talk about Timo Cruz and the boys. Number 4, Rocky.
Rocky.
Yeah,
yes.
It has to be. Rocky's got to be in there. I mean, we could have put Rocky 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as our top 5, but we decided just to choose one. And
which Rocky are you going with?
The very first
Rocky.
Very first Rocky. That's what I'm going with. Number 3 is Miracle. Miracle on Ice. USA team. Another movie Ziggy used to put. Actually, I don't know. Ziggy wasn't high on this one. Desi was high on this one. Miracle, great movie, unbelievable. Number 2 is the greatest football movie of all time, Friday Night Lights.
Okay.
Can't go wrong with Billingsley and the boys. Booby Miles. Number 1, obviously, Moneyball. Moneyball is number 1. Billy Bean and the boys. Brad Pitt, great movie. I got some honorable mentions because I could have
made a top 50.
Could have made a top 50, leaving out a lot of movies here. One of which is Any Given Sunday, another great football movie. Rudy. Rudy, another good football movie, and another one in my honorable mentions is honestly Glory Road.
Okay,
little Glory Road action. You know, the Hoosiers and actually Hoosiers is another good movie, but the little Texas Western starting the 5 black guys. Always a good movie. That was another one Ziggy always put on the in gym class there.
Lots of gym class movies.
A lot of gym class movies, for sure.
All right, so I guess that means it's my turn.
Yeah, you go.
So at number 5, I'm going to go an absolute classic, The Sandlot.
Sandlot,
Just a classic baseball movie. All the boys getting together, hitting some balls.
Benny the boys,
yeah. Babe's balls over the fence.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic movie.
Who's Baby Ruthie?
Number 4, I'm going to go Coach Carter.
Coach Carter, yeah.
Fantastic movie, absolutely. Classic.
Yeah.
Like you said, I love Timo Cruz doing his 1,000
thing.
suicides and his 2,000 sit-ups or push-ups or whatever the fuck he was doing.
Yeah.
Number 3, I'm going to go Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
Okay. Yes, with the big Russian guy.
Big Russian, yeah. That's a good one. That was either between... I was deciding between Rocky 3 and the first one. I had to go with the first one.
Like, Rocky 2 was good, but it wasn't Rocky 1, and it was definitely not Rocky 3.
It was definitely not Rocky 3, no.
Yeah. Number 2, I'm going to go Moneyball. I'm putting Moneyball at number 2.
Yeah.
Because there is one movie that I prefer over all of them, and I don't know if you've ever seen it. I think I've asked you if you've seen it, and you said no. But my number 1 sports movie of all time is Major League.
Never.
Just a classic baseball movie.
I've actually never seen it.
The funniest movies you will ever see. Charlie Sheen stars in it. He's Wild Thing, Rick Vaughn.
Oh, is that where that's from?
Yeah.
Okay. Major League, yeah. Okay.
It's just an
I've never really been a
movie.
huge Charlie Sheen fan, so that's probably why I've never seen it.
It's fucking hilarious.
All right, yeah. You got any honorable mentions like myself?
I got 2 honorable mentions. I do love football, so I had to get a couple football movies in there.
Yeah, I know
number
exactly
6,
what you're saying.
Remember the Titans?
Yeah, I forgot that
That's a classic gym class movie.
Yeah. Fuck, I might have to move Coach Carter out of the number 5 and put Remember the Titans in there.
So Remember the Titans, number 6, and number 7, Longest Yard.
Yeah.
Just because it is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it is. And Nelly, which just came to town.
That's Sue Blasters. Yeah. His career is really fucked.
Earl Maggot, running that rock.
So, that's my top 5 with a couple honorable mentions. Remember the Titans and Longest Yard.
I'm definitely have to put Remember the Titans in there. That is a fucking great movie.
It is a great movie.
Gary Bertier, rest in peace. Yeah. Fuck.
All right, anyway. Those are our top 5 sports movies of all time. Obviously, we could go top 5 football, baseball, hockey, and basketball movies, but those are just our top 5 sports movies.
So do you want to get? It's gonna be Friday tomorrow, so we'll do a little Who's Back of the Week here.
Who's Back of the Week?
A little Who's Back of the Week.
Of course, Who's Back of the Week? Baseball is back this week.
Big one, big huge one. Baseball is back. It's officially that time of year again. Boy, it came up quickly.
It comes with it. MLB The Show.
Yeah.
You get some fantasy baseball. You get all the baseball.
Yeah, fantasy baseball is also back. That is absolutely massive.
Who's Back of the Week? Stanton destroying balls.
Stanton doing unholy things to the baseball.
And Toronto losing to the Yankees.
Yeah, that is a huge Who's Back.
Yep.
Just the Yankees doing things, doing stuff.
Who's Back of the Week? All of the brown snow and mud.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a great back, but it's back.
This is the worst time of the year for, like, shit on the ground. Yeah. Like, all your shoes get ruined and shit.
Yeah. Don't wear your white shoes out right now.
And I am highly keen on white shoes.
Yeah, I do like the white shoes.
I have a lot of white shoes that I'm trying to avoid.
Yeah.
I actually wore my white Converse here today, and Boy, was that.
That was not a good call.
Boy, was that not a good call. What else we got? Who's back of the week? A little, I don't even know. A little who's back action. We can go...
That's it. Who's back of the week is over. We can't think of any more.
Oh, we got tomorrow. Trailer Park Boys.
Trailer Park Boys is back.
Trailer Park Boys is back. Yeah.
Who's back of the week? We're very pro Trailer Park Boys on this podcast.
Season 13? 12? Season 14?
Something like that.
I don't fucking know.
In the teens.
The boys are back. Bubs and the Julian, Ricky, they're all back.
Rest in peace, Jim Leahy.
Oh, fuck.
It's going to be his last season.
It's going to be interesting to see how they kill him off. Are they going to kill him off on this show in this season? Are they going to let...
I think he finished filming all of the episodes before he died.
Okay.
So I don't know if that they'll write in his death because I don't know if everything was already filmed. Yeah. Like maybe if they have another season, maybe they'll just say like he fucked off. Like I know you don't really want to say he just fucked off, but do you really want to kill off his character?
Do they kill off Leahy, or do they make him and Randy ride off into the sunset?
Yeah,
and just leave the show. Like
I think you kind of need. I think they'll kill him off because you kind of need Randy to stick around. You can't lose Leahy and Randy.
Yeah. You can't lose Randy's gut. No. Like that's a huge part of.
Do you think that this is going to be one of the last seasons, considering like J-Rock's left and Leahy's dead and and what's her tits left? I mean, I didn't like her anyway, but she was still
who left? Who was the girl?
Lucy.
Oh,
last season she wasn't in it.
Oh yeah, true.
Like, I didn't like her anyway, but like she was still
just part of the show.
She's part of the show. She was Ricky's nagging wife.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, who's back of the week? Trailer Park Boys. Hopefully, it's actually funny.
Yeah, hopefully,
Like it kind of gets less funny every season.
I think last season was fucking pretty jokes, but
yeah, it was. This one's gonna be sad, I think.
Yeah, this one's gonna be a tough one to watch. I think
it's gonna be some teary eyes. Some teary Trailer Park Boys.
Tilly eyes. Dilly. I'm not drinking Bud Light right now. We are drinking Busch, but we're drinking some Busch, but we can still say that. I think that's pretty much it for who's back of the week.
Pretty much baseball and the Trailer Park Boys are back this week. And what more do you really need in life other than baseball and the Trailer Park Boys?
Exactly.
And a good Busch Light.
Exactly.
Like sex is cool, but have you ever watched baseball after not watching it for 6 months?
Yeah, exactly. Like sex is fun, but you ever just sat at home watching baseball with a beer and a chew in?
A big chaw.
Little big chaw in.
Spit every time Chris Davis does.
Yeah, exactly. Another who's back. Yeah, that's another who's back of the week. Fatty lippers on the field.
Yeah, big fat lips out there in the MLB.
A couple big fat lips today. We seen Chris Davis having a big chaw in.
Of course.
I was watching the Cardinals Mets game.
Yeah.
Carlos Martinez, huge chaw in while he was pitching.
Yeah, it would have been nice if he pitched a little bit fucking better.
Yeah.
But, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Syndergaard was warming up in the bullpen. He had at least 3 tins in his back pocket.
Ozuna was going through a couple tins out there in the bullpen. Didn't need him.
Didn't need him, but... another who's back of the week. Brett Gardner's bald, stupid head. That's a big who's back.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck Brett Gardner.
Fuck the Yankees.
Yep, fuck the Yankees. Who's back of the week? Boston blowing leads. Gotta like that.
I love that. To the Tampa Bay Rays.
Yeah.
That's pretty cat shit. But we are fired up about that.
Yeah.
And another who's back of the week.
Watermelon, because it's almost summer and we'll get watermelon again.
Nice.
Do you like watermelon?
I love watermelon.
See, it's going to be back, and it's going to be nice and sweet instead of the little mini watermelons that suck.
Another who's back of the week? Shorts.
Shorts
might be coming. Jorts. Oh, jorts. Fuck, that's huge.
Jorts. We get to wear jorts again.
We get to wear jorts again without people judging us. Phil Knight wears jorts.
It is almost April. It is almost jorts weather.
Oh, another who's back of the week? Odell Beckham, whining like a little bitch again.
Yeah, of course. He's going to get probably traded, except they want 2 first-round picks. And
yeah. Like the Giants are like, yeah, we need 7 first-round picks for Odell Beckham, and someone will pay that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
The Cleveland Browns are thinking like, is 1 and 4 too much for Odell Beckham, or is that just perfect?
Could you imagine?
The Giants have 1, 3, and 1, 2, and 4.
I would fucking lose my mind. Even just 1 and 2 would just be a
quarterback and Saquon.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Fuck.
So that is our who's back of the week. Lots of things back this week.
Lots of things back. All right, let's get into the real talk here. What we've been waiting for a very long time.
Yeah, maybe not this exact outcome, but at least we got to watch some ball.
Some Blue Jay ball, finally.
Your Toronto Blue Jays lose today in Toronto 6-1 What was your reaction to this game, Osborne?
Giancarlo Stanton is a bad man. That's the only thing we can take away from this. I mean, I have him in fantasy.
Fuck you.
But boy, is it hard to watch him do this to the Jays.
Is this gonna ever get old quick?
Yeah, we're gonna have to be witnessing and just going through this for a very, very long time.
He signed to the Yankees, I think, for another 9 years. So unless he gets hurt, we are in
for the long haul.
Just to give you guys an example, Aaron Judge last year hit 10 home runs against the Jays, and that was the most ever hit in one season. I think Stanton's going to hit more than that.
Stanton already has 2.
Yeah, so...
And it's the first fucking game.
Yeah.
He might finish with 8 this series. Yeah. I don't fucking...
that first home run he hit was 117.3 miles per hour off the bat. That was the fastest home run ever hit in the Rogers Center since they started tracking in 2015. That is the fastest opposite field home run ever. Since they started tracking in 2015. In his first fucking at-bat as a Yankee. Yeah. Was it too much to ask for Stanton to just suck in the first series as a Yankee? Just to, temper expectations? It's like, he's not that good. No. That's not how it goes.
That's just not how it's going to happen. But I think Giancarlo went to, the absolute dream team that, this is perfect.
Well, that's why Derek Jeter fucking sent him there.
Yeah, exactly. This is perfect for Stanton. This guy goes to the AL East, who is probably the most home run friendly division in all of baseball.
The smallest parks.
I mean, you can make a claim for Coors and Chase Field.
Well, Tropicana's not that small, but
yeah, balls still fly out of there though.
Yeah,
you got that shit dome there. Anyways.
Toronto, Baltimore, Boston, and the Yankees are constantly all in the top 10 in home run friendly ballparks.
Yeah, exactly. Stan's going to hit fucking opposite field pop flies at Yankee Stadium, and it's going to go out of that short porch.
What do you think the over-under is on Stanton? What would you set it at?
If he
hit 59 last year in Miami. If he stays healthy.
Okay, and he hits 59 home runs in Miami. Well, but he hit other places too, but...
Well, he played in, Turner Field in Atlanta.
Exactly. But Marlins Park is probably the most pitcher-friendly park in all of baseball.
City Field and the Mets.
He hits 59. If we're saying Stan plays healthy, plays the exact 159 games again, I don't see why he can't beat Barry's record.
Is the,
73.
73?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we might be overblowing this, but the guy hits 59 home runs last year in a pitcher-friendly park, and that was the first year he actually figured it out. He's put everything together. It's not
even like he figured out his power. He's always had massive power, but he just could never figure out how to stay healthy
and make consistent contact.
Yeah, it's not even like Stanton was just hitting home runs. He hit 281. He's never hit that high in his career.
Yep.
He's always a 250 hitter and just has hits dingers.
He finally figured out that if 6'8" Stanton and his 260 pounds makes contact, it's fucking likely it's going to go out.
I
didn't even think he swung very hard on those home runs.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just about to say. This guy makes it seem so effortless. This guy is doing, his swing is so small and compact, and he's just hitting the fucking second home run he hit, put it above the fucking the sky deck thing. I
think that was more impressive than the first one.
Yeah,
that was a fucking bomb.
And Pilar just stood there and just watched it. Remember last year when the Marlins came to Rogers Center and he hit 2 home runs in that one game? I think he hit 3 in the entire series. I was like,
yeah.
And I said to myself, I was like, if this guy fucking plays anywhere in this division, it's gonna be fucked. And now look at it.
The fucking guys, out of all the players in the league to go to all the teams in the league, Stanton had to go to the Yankees.
The guy
that's the worst thing in baseball.
And it's just looking at Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton is fucked. They're what? Judge is 6'7", 6'6". Stan's 6'5". He weighs 260.
Yep.
Oh my god!
They are literal baseball smashing ogres.
Yeah.
And I don't like it.
I was lucky. You know how I was watching this video on YouTube, and like obviously it was Pete Rose and Stan and A-Rod were talking to each other, and like Pete Rose is like has the most hits ever.
Yep.
And him standing beside Giancarlo Stanton looked like
a child.
Looked like Isaiah Thomas standing beside like Shaq. Yeah, it was fucked ridiculous. Up. Oh man.
Well, okay, let's move on from our Giancarlo Stanton. I don't want to call it a love fest because we fucking don't like the guy. Yeah. Not that he's in the Yankees, but like he is a fucking monster. We're just gonna have to get used to the fact.
We're just gonna have to get used to it.
That he's gonna be hitting moonshots.
And it sucks that Stan was my second favorite player besides Donaldson, my non-favorite Jay, and of course he goes to the fucking Yankees. The Yankees of all fucking places.
Like, it would have been better if he went to Boston.
Yeah, either way.
Like, why the Yankees?
I don't know.
Anyway, so Giancarlo. I was just so used to saying Aaron Judge last year talking about the Yankees. Giancarlo Stanton drives in 4, hits 2 absolute fucking moonshots, and a double. Gary Sanchez drives in 1, and Brett Gardner hits a solo home run for the Yankees 6. Fuck Brett Gardner.
Yeah.
He's always been a thorn in the Jays' side.
Like, we can just say it's happy times that we don't get to watch Jacoby Ellsbury anymore.
Yeah.
I fucking hate Jacoby Ellsbury.
God. But for your Blue Jays, there's not much to talk about. There was 2 hits.
Yeah, it was a bad... Yeah, fuck.
Luis Severino ran through them when he was in the game. He gave up 1 hit to Curtis Granderson and a couple walks. Kevin Pillar gets a home run off Betances in the 8th to salvage a non-shutout on opening day.
Yeah.
Good for Pillar. I mean, maybe he'll have a decent season.
But what about how about that ceremony before the game? Fuck, we didn't even talk about that.
The ceremony before the game, man, when I was watching the thing, and I was holding it together until Gibby came out with the bags for the 2 sons, and I that's like Doc Halladay jerseys, and I'm like, oh man, these poor fucking kids.
Oh man. Yeah, Doc was probably my favorite Blue Jay of all time.
Mine too. Yeah. Absolutely. If you were born in the 90s and you were a Jays fan in the early 2000s, just during the 2000s in general, you fucking loved Doc Halladay.
It was Doc Halladay all the way. Fuck.
He was automatic. Every time you went out there, you knew what you were going to get. He made... Back then, nobody really wanted to watch the Blue Jays because they were shit, but... He
put Blue Jays
He put asses in the seats when he was pitching. People wanted to see Doc Halladay.
Oh, yeah.
6-time All-Star, won a Cy Young.
Yeah.
The guy was a worker. They brought him up. He was terrible. They sent him back to single-A ball after his Major League debut, and they brought him up again. They persevered, and he's just probably the greatest pitcher they've ever had.
Good on the Jays for retiring his number, though. Fuck.
Oh, yeah, nobody ever should wear 32 ever again.
No. That's, they have to put him in the level of excellence sometimes.
He already is.
Is he?
That was during the ceremony. I know you didn't get to watch it.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch it. I was in class and I didn't get to fucking watch it.
But they did throw his name up on the level of excellence.
Nice. I like that.
They didn't throw it out a first pitch. They just let his sons put a ball on the mound.
Nice.
Which I thought was nice.
I like that too. Yeah, that's good.
That's a tragedy.
Yeah.
It really is. I mean...
R.I.P. Doc.
Yeah, taken way too soon. Yeah. Flying his own plane, just trying to live his life.
Yeah.
Like he's...
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sad. Anyways.
Very sad. But the Jays, getting back to the Jays' performance, they were bad.
They pooed all over the place.
I mean, Travis struck out twice, Smoke struck out twice, Granderson and Pierce both struck out, Morales struck out twice, Grichuk and Martin struck out, Pillar struck out twice.
You knew it was going to be a bad game when the first hit Gardner hit. Granderson fucking boots it in the outfield.
Oh my god. I was like, oh my god, a first out. Sweet. Like, Judge is coming up next, Stan's coming out, and he dropped it. And I was like, fuck. We're giving up runs.
Stan's 2-run home run could have been a solo bomb.
Low key, J. Happ didn't pitch bad.
He didn't pitch that bad.
I mean,
you could expect it because lefty, righty.
If you're a left-hander going up against Stanton, and I don't even care who you are. If you're going up against Stanton, I can't blame you for giving up a bomb.
No.
It's like back in the day when...
It's like...
I don't want to compare him to Barry Bonds, because Barry Bonds had like a 650 OBP.
Yeah.
And that's something Stanton will never be able to do.
Yeah.
But like, as terms to like raw power, when Barry Bonds hit a home run off a guy, you didn't blame him.
No. So, it's like if it's like when you give up a home run to Stan, it's like, fuck yeah, it was only a solo bomb.
Yeah, exactly.
It wasn't like a 3-run dinger.
And if it's a 3-run dinger, like, at least it wasn't a grand slam. Exactly. Fuck.
Yeah, fuck. Oh, man.
But
we're never going to let this down, ever.
Nobody looked good with the bats. J-Hap pitched okay. The bullpen did not look good.
No.
John Oxford gives up one of Stanton's bombs.
Yeah.
Oh no, he gave up a Stanton double, and then who was pitching in the ninth? I think Tyler Clippard gave up the other.
Yeah, Clippard gave up
bomb
the
to
bomb
Stanton.
Yeah, you could see that fucking coming.
Yep.
As soon as Clippard went on the mound, I was like, "Oh fuck, Stanton's coming up."
I don't understand why the Jays need John Oxford and Tyler Clippard.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I liked Luis Santos, and like you don't have a second lefty.
We don't need Tyler Clippard's fucking four-eyed.
No.
Big glasses piece of shit.
I don't need John Oxford or Tyler Clippard in this bullpen. I'm sorry. I just don't. They're washed up. They're old. Might as well give it to a young guy.
Yeah, exactly. Anyways, the Blue Jays were shit today.
Yeah.
It was disappointing to watch.
Are you worried about Josh Donaldson? He fielded 4 ground balls, and literally every time he threw it, it looked like me throwing it.
Yeah, it looked like a fucking Gary from a softball squad here. Yeah. But I mean, it's one game. Very disappointing. I mean.
After the game, Gibbons did come out and say that Donaldson isn't injured. He said he's just going through some dead arm. I kind of expect him to play a lot of DH going forward.
Yeah, I kind of do that.
Like, get Yang Irvis in there, get Morales out of there.
Yeah, get Kendrys out of there, put Solarte in, and you have a somewhat better looking lineup. Like
even the lineup, the defense will be better because Donaldson won't be fucking throwing his arm out every time he throws the ball.
And then Solarte can play literally anywhere you want him on the infield. Like fuck.
The defense looked okay today, besides obviously Curtis Granderson shitting the bed
and everywhere.
Donaldson's random ass throws, but Smoke made a couple nice plays at first.
Yeah.
Just a disappointing first game for your Blue Jays, but it's the first game of the season.
Yeah.
You're going up against Luis Severino. You give up 2 bombs to Stanton.
Yeah.
These aren't things that are surprising.
Yeah.
You can't really blame him. Well, you can blame him for getting 2 fucking hits.
Yeah.
But
we need to put some runs on the board tomorrow against Tanaka. Yeah. It has to happen.
Yeah. The Jays were dead last year in the American League in runs scored. I mean, I guess technically they could get worse by scoring less runs than last year, but
it's looking like we're going along the same lines here.
Their lineup just doesn't. I mean, when you're batting Curtis Granderson cleanup, what the fuck do you expect?
You got to give your head a fucking shake.
So.
Oh man.
But we'll see. This was just game 1. It was a disappointing game 1, but the Jays are back tomorrow at 7:00 taking on Tanaka. We are sending Aaron Sanchez to the mound, I believe.
True.
So that'll be a good game. Hopefully Sanchez, a right-hander, will have a little bit better luck against Murderer's Row.
Hopefully his blister is okay.
Have you ever seen a picture of his finger?
No.
It's like fucking half of his nail. It was fucking gross. Like his blister looked fucking gross.
Like he went on the DL fucking 3 separate times.
Yeah, I know. He made 8 starts.
Fucking blister.
I know.
Fuck, that pisses me off.
Well, hopefully this year he'll be healthy.
Yeah, fuck.
But while we're on the Blue Jays topic, before this game, there was actually a good moment in Blue Jays. In Montreal, it was 0-0 in the bottom of the 9th. 2 outs, up strolls a Vladimir Guerrero Jr., donning 27, the same number that his father did back in Montreal. And Vladdy Jr. hits a bomb.
Oh, fuck, man.
It was a shot. As soon as it left the bat, you knew the game was over. Bo Bichette flipped his shit.
Yeah.
It was a great moment for the Jays and for Vlad. I mean, I'd ask you what you expected of Vlad, but I think we both hope he's the savior of this franchise.
I think we both know exactly what we want to see out of Vlad.
Yeah, exactly. It's hard to put that much pressure on a kid, but he is the 3rd-ranked prospect in baseball.
It's like it's kind of like
there's no way he's not going to have expectations.
No,
on him.
Exactly.
So
it's like if this kid comes up and shits poo all over the field,
he'll be a bust. He'll be a big bust.
A huge bust.
It won't be he just didn't work out, minor league. No, he'll be a bust.
And we haven't had like a prospect come through the system that's that highly ranked since I don't even want to bring it up.
Travis Snyder.
Noah Syndergaard.
Well, he wasn't a hitter, though.
But still.
Let's not talk about Noah Syndergaard, okay? Let's not talk about that.
We can discuss that for an entire podcast.
R.A. Dickface.
Fuck's sakes. When I was watching the Mets game, they brought it up during the Mets game. I was like, you fucking dicks.
This is going to be a joke of the Mets every time the Syndergaard comes to the mound.
And Noah Syndergaard got him for a bag of baseballs.
Got him for a bag of dicks, literally. Josh Tolley and R.A. Dickey, literally 2 of the worst players in baseball.
Fuck. Whatever. Fuck it. Let's stop talking about it.
Okay. Anyway, so we talked about Bull and Vlad. We talked the Jays game. Let's look at the other MLB games going on today. It is 10:26 Thursday night. So we do have Colorado playing Arizona and Seattle playing Cleveland at the moment. But we'll just go through these games quickly. The Cubs beat the Miami Marlins. Miami's terrible. What do you expect?
Yeah,
Cubs.
I think
good.
The funniest thing was when the Marlins set out their lineup, it honest to God looked like a softball lineup. It was so bad.
You and I are pretty knowledgeable about baseball and like the players in it. I didn't know who the fuck 5 of those guys were.
The only guys I knew, really knew was like Dietrich, Bohr,
and
Castro, and Miguel Rojas.
Yeah, and I don't even know who Miguel Rojas is.
And then I kind of knew Brinson because of the trade.
And he's a decently top prospect.
Top prospect.
Yeah. But 3 out of 9 guys that I actually know is not good at all.
Yeah. I mean, apparently this Brett Anderson guy plays third base is supposed to be pretty good, too. I mean,
you expect them to have some good young players, right? After all those trades.
They are going to be fucking dog shit this year, though. Fuck.
Yeah, Miami is probably going to be the worst team this year. Rizzo hits a home run. Ian Happ hits a solo home run to lead off the game.
First pitch of the MLB season, takes a deep, eh?
It was funny on Twitter. There was a guy, a Cubs beat reporter, said that if Ian Happ leads off the game with a home run, he's going to jump in Lake Michigan. And he did. And the video went up, and he jumped in Lake Michigan.
Nice.
And it looked real fucking cold.
I didn't see that. Fuck, I wish I would have seen
that. Very cold.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
But the Cubs beat Miami. The Mets do beat St. Louis. Noah Syndergaard strikes out 10. Very good day for the Mets offense as well.
Surprising, honestly.
Yeah, I did not think the Mets offense was going to be that good, but they hit
my
boy Carlos Martinez very hard today.
They have a lot of fucking old vets on that squad rolling out there for the Mets.
Yeah, they really do.
Jay Bruce is back. Todd Frazier's kicking. Fucking, I didn't even know Adrian Gonzalez was on the goddamn team.
Yeah.
Not Kevin. Plawecki. I don't even know who fucking Plawecki is.
I do like Ahmed Rosario, their young shortstop.
Yeah,
he was a highly touted prospect last year, came up.
He went 2 for 4, had 2 RBIs, so fucking good for him.
Baltimore beats Minnesota in the 11th inning. Adam Jones hits a walk-off home run there. I don't really like Minnesota or Baltimore. Not much to talk about there.
Yep.
Houston beats Texas, reigning
champs.
Yeah, reigning champs. Take it to Texas. Cole Hamels has an okay game, but Justin Verlander pitches a gem, and George Springer hits a bomb.
Leadoff bomb. Typical George fucking Springer fashion.
The Oakland Athletics beat the LA Angels in 11 innings.
Those pesky A's.
Yeah, those Athletics. Mike Trout goes 0 for 6 and Pujols hits a bomb. Shohei Ohtani gets a hit in his first at-bat.
Hot take. Oakland Athletics, best team in the AL West. Mike Trout, bust.
Good hot take. Garrett Richards does not pitch well. And Oakland beats LA in 11.
And the White Sox beat the Royals in pretty much a basketball game, 14-7.
A low-scoring football affair.
Fuck, that was jokes.
Matt Davidson hits 3 home runs. Picked him up in fantasy real quick.
Yeah, obviously.
Kansas City scores 7 of their own, but unfortunately, they can't pitch.
Seattle gets to Kluber early.
Oh, 2-0?
2-0 off an NC boomstick home run. Nelson Cruz.
Damn. That guy's so consistent.
I know.
You know if you get him, he's going to hit 40. And he stays healthy.
Yeah.
And he never gets hurt. So.
Who scored? Cano scored the run. Yay.
Shit. Tampa Bay does beat Boston. They do muster a comeback. Chris Sale pitches really well, but Tampa gets to that Boston bullpen. Carson Smith and Joe Kelly blow that lead. Milwaukee beats San Diego in 12, 2-1. Pitching duel out there. Chase Anderson pitches well for Milwaukee. I'm honestly not even sure who pitched for San Diego. Let me check right now.
Probably my dad.
Probably nobody that I know.
Richard?
Garrett Richards?
No, Richard. His name's Richard.
Clayton Richards. Clayton Richards pitches well for San Diego.
He's number 3. He's number 3.
Yeah, I don't like
That's so bad.
That's why he lost.
Yeah, exactly.
And San Francisco beats the Giants. Ty Block.
Out pitches Clayton Kershaw. Clayton Kershaw starts the year 0-1. I kind of like that.
I like that a little bit.
I like that a lot.
Pittsburgh and Detroit were supposed to play today, but they got postponed. And Washington and Cincinnati is the same case.
Yeah.
Atlanta comes back against Philadelphia.
Isn't that just the worst feeling? Like you the night before, like you're all fired up for opening day. And,
yeah, fuck you, Mike and Matt.
Yeah,
no Tigers for you guys.
No Tigers for you guys. You know, it's kind of a good thing you don't get to watch them get
mauled,
torn apart.
Yeah, it was not fun watching the Jays get torn apart.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And that was all the games on opening day. It was honestly a pretty fun opening day besides the Jays getting absolutely massacred. Every opening day is fantastic, even regardless of what happens.
Bases are sauced for the Diamondbacks here. Christ of all.
The Diamondbacks are good. They're going to have a good offense.
Oh, they're going to have a good team.
So we will talk a little bit of fantasy baseball on the show. We are big fantasy baseball guys. We are in a league, 10-man league, standard scoring. We are actually playing each other right now.
Yeah, we have a huge matchup right now.
Oz's Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and my Despacito Gastons are going at it. Oz is leading me 89-64 because he's a huge cunt.
Yeah.
And he has Stanton.
I do have Stanton, yes.
Yep. And Sale.
And Chris Sale. Yep. This is what pissed me off about Sale today. The Red Sox take Sale out after 6 innings. He fucking only threw 77 pitches.
Yeah.
The guy could have went at least another inning.
Yeah, at least one, right?
Yeah, like fuck. And then they blew the lead for him. Kind of pissed me off, but whatever. The Red Sox lost. I don't really care that too much.
So today, Oz has 1 starting pitcher. I have 4. Chris Sale gets 26, and I get 25 from Luis Severino. So you're probably asking yourself, wow, how are you losing by so much? Yeah. Well, let me tell you. Carlos Martinez threw up a solid -5, and Julio Teheran threw up a solid 5. And Cole Hamels threw up a great 4. So, I guess I'll go fuck myself there. My starting pitching is real bad.
My 2 relievers had a better point total than your 2 starters.
And 3 of my starters.
Yeah, that's just not what...
No, not at all. That's not what you're looking for.
Yeah, exactly.
Anthony Rizzo hit a home run for me, but then struck out twice. And Ian Happ hit a home run for me, and then struck out 3 times. And I think I struck out 12 times as a team.
So, I also struck out 12 times as a team, but I am better than you.
Nah, well, you can fuck yourself. And that is our fantasy roundup for the day. Oz is beating me because he's a huge asshole.
Yeah. Who you got on the mound tomorrow?
I got Blake Snell as well as Kyle Hendricks.
Okay. I'm countering you with Johnny Cueto.
That's fine. The Dodgers will beat him up.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
maybe. And then I'm just waiting for my big boys to go on Saturday. I'm not really big boys, but Greinke, DeGrom, and my biggest boy, Lucas Giolito.
I like that.
Giolito trying to... Yeah, I took a chance on him.
He's a young kid, top prospect a couple years ago.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, he did pretty good first.
I mean, the White Sox kind of suck balls, but...
Yeah.
Whatever.
Fuck.
Good pitchers on bad teams exist.
Yeah, exactly.
So that is your baseball roundup for the day. We are very excited to have baseball back. Expect a ton of baseball coverage on this podcast.
If you don't like baseball, then this isn't the podcast for you, but continue to listen.
Yes, please. We will still talk lots of other sports, but because baseball is just coming back now, and this is the first opening day we have seen as a podcast, we will definitely be very baseball heavy on the show. Very Blue Jays heavy.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll usually cover every game of the day just because that'll be kind of pointless.
Yeah.
But we will cover every Jays game that comes out because, we love the Jays, even if they're going to lose a lot of games.
They are my first love, yes. I mean, what?
What? I would suck JD off in an instant. What?
Not even without a hesitation.
No.
I wouldn't marry him. What?
Smiling.
What? I'm not gay. I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But I just love Josh Donaldson.
And he's got a lot of money, and, if you don't sign a prenup, you're good.
We are good to go. Anyways.
But, yeah. So, we will move on here. March Madness is still around. It's been a wild tournament so far. We have not been very up to date on it, just because these last couple weeks have been a little crazy for us. We've been sick, and we've had some stuff to do, and we're just generally lazy sometimes. So, we were off for a couple weeks or a week or something, but we are going to skip all the way down to the Final Four in March Madness. A big upset, or not an upset, but a big underdog making it to the Final Four.
Cinderella.
The Cinderella story.
Cinderella story.
Loyola Chicago and Sister Jean make it to the Final Four. They've been playing great offense, ball movement. It's been a new guy hitting a big shot for them every game.
Yeah.
They play great defense. But they are going to run into my Michigan Wolverines on Saturday, and their Cinderella run is going to end right at the hands of Mo Wagner.
You're going to call it right now.
Yes. I'm calling it right now. Michigan is going to beat Loyola Chicago and then cut down the rims against Villanova.
Cut down the rims. Wow, they have some strong
They're going to cut down the rims. They're going to not only cut down the net. No. They don't want the nets, Osborne. They want the whole rim, the backboard, and they want the whole pole.
They're just gonna fucking take it.
They're gonna take They're gonna take both whole nets back to Michigan with them.
Yeah, I'm starting to think that I think if I would have played it logically, I would have been able to guess the Final Four right now. I should have put Loyola Chicago.
Yeah. You know what? You know what? Loyola Chicago was pretty obvious.
Yeah, they were hot. I should have known. I should have just picked them. Yeah. Right?
I mean, I picked them in the first round.
Yeah.
And you guys laughed at me. You laughed at me.
No,
you and Mike doubted me.
No, I did not.
Yes,
laugh.
you did.
Doubted me. No, I did not laugh at that one.
Mike was like, no, Loyola Chicago's going to get killed, and you were like, yes, Mike agrees with me. Well, you can both go fuck yourselves.
No, I low-key wanted to pick that upset. I just didn't feel it.
Agreed with Mike.
I just wanted to agree with Mike.
I was just low-key doing my bracket during the podcast and agreed with Mike.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what happened.
What?
But I have 3 of the 4 for my Final Four. I don't know.
I have like 1 of the 4. Oh. Well, I think I had Duke and Nova in the Final Four. I really thought Duke was going to take it. I mean, Duke's going to fucking blow everybody out of the water next year. They have the top 3 picks in the draft.
Sure.
RJ Barrett, Zion Williamson, and Cam Reddish.
Yeah.
It's not going to be close.
No.
Could you imagine if like Marvin Bagley stayed?
I don't even want to think about it. I just don't even want to think about it. I'm actually really fired up to see what happens with how good Zion Williamson can or cannot be.
It's going to be nasty, I think.
I don't know. I just think he's...
Overrated?
I don't know if he's overrated or it's just like all this guy does is
dunk.
He's
going to be a Blake Griffin?
Yeah, like, what else can he do?
Could be, yeah. I mean, no, you're right.
I don't know. That'll be interesting to see. I can't wait to see it, but... Anyways, it's been a great tournament so far. Fuck, one of the better ones we've seen in a while. Jesus Christ.
On the other side, we have Villanova and Kansas. Both have gotten there, beating some good teams.
Rock, Chalk, Jayhawk.
Kansas just eliminating Duke in one of the better games. Villanova's pretty much been running through the competition. They're looking really good. There was lots of people thinking that it's Nova's tournament to lose at this point if they can get past Kansas.
Yeah.
I still have lots of faith in my Michigan Wolverines, especially after the last couple games they've played.
Yeah.
What do you think? I'm picking Michigan right now over Nova. Predictions on your part?
It's gonna be a really good game, the national championship. I mean, I think it's gonna be. I think Kansas might roll out and beat
Nova.
Beat Nova. I think it might be a Kansas Michigan final. Should be. I know that'd be a good game, but I mean, I think Michigan's playing too good of a game right now. I mean, I think they're strong. They got 8 guys that can just roll out there and kill you. But if I'm going to choose right now, I think Kansas might be cutting down those nets. I mean,
cutting down those rims.
But I mean, I would not be surprised at all if Michigan did it. Not.
I don't think I'd. I mean, obviously, it'd be a huge shock if Loyola Chicago won the whole tournament. But the way they're playing ball, you can't count them out.
Yeah, I know.
Like, not at all. Like, I am generally worried.
Yeah,
genuinely worried about Loyola Chicago on Saturday.
It's going to be a tough.
It's not going to be a blowout. It's going to be a solid game.
It's going to be a very close game. Yeah.
But so I wouldn't be surprised if Loyola Chicago won. I mean, I'd be fucking devastated. Well, I wouldn't be devastated, but it would fucking suck.
We know a couple people who would be devastated, but
someone who would pretend to be. But anyway,
just because they are my team.
Yes, exactly. But yes, so it's going to be hopefully great couple games.
Yep.
Sister Jean, you're going down. Jalen Rose's great grandmother has already said it.
Okay.
She is also 100 years old, so we have an old woman on our side too. Yeah, damn it, she might not be a nun, but damn it, we're coming for you.
You can't go wrong with those nuns.
Go blue.
Go blue, yeah. Whatever.
You go fuck yourself.
You go fuck yourself. I was actually kind of pissed that I knew it was going to happen, but Gonzaga went down. I was like,
it was a good game though.
This is a poo. Yeah, it was a good game, but it's kind of it's always like Gonzaga makes it far and then they poo all over the place against the most random ass fucking team.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I just hate it. Whatever. Fuck it. There was no Canadians on this team, so there's really nothing to look forward to.
True.
I was like, there isn't any fucking Canadians on Gonzaga this year. This is pointless.
Yep.
Florida State looked really good though. Fuck. I thought Florida State could have given Michigan a little run for their money. I mean, it was I think that game was pretty close too. 58-54. I think the final score of the Michigan Florida State game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So we do have a little bit more time here. We're going to talk only baseball and March Madness. But we have a little bit more time here. Do you want to dive into maybe a little bit of basketball? Maybe talk the Raptors' upcoming schedule?
Sure, man. We can talk about the Raptors, of course. And we can talk about the fucking D-League team the Warriors are sending out there every night nowadays.
Their injuries? Christ almighty.
Fuck's sakes.
Are they ever hurting?
We got fucking Quinn Cook starting at point guard. Swaggy P starting at fucking shooting guard.
Yep.
We got fucking Jordan Bell starting at power forward.
Yep.
Zaza still kicking at center.
Yep.
And then I don't even fucking know who the hell we're putting out as fucking small forward because it's not fucking KD right now for some reason.
Is Draymond not healthy? He's hurt too?
Draymond's hurt too.
Is Clay healthy?
Nope.
Are they all hurt?
They are all hurt.
Jesus Christ. Good. Fuck Golden State.
I think Draymond's he's okay, but like he doesn't really he misses a couple games here and there. It's fucking brutal. I was watching the game against the what the fuck who were they playing? It was the other night. The Pacers. The Pacers fucking killed them.
Yeah, well,
they just fucking killed them.
What are you gonna do when you lose your top 4?
The top scorer for the Warriors was Kevon Looney.
With how many?
12.
I like that. I like that a lot. Do you put any do you think this impacts how does it not impact the Warriors? You know what I mean?
Yeah. This was their starting lineup. Quinn Cook was starting at the 1. Nick Young was the 2. Patty McCaw was starting at the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Bell was at the 4, and Zaza was at the 12.
Do all these injuries clearly put Houston as the favorite?
Right now, absolutely, yeah.
I mean, you can't count out Golden State. Is it looking like they're all going to be back for the playoffs?
It is. I don't know about Curry.
Right, he did say that first round they might not play Curry.
They might not play Curry in the first round.
They're not going to lose in the first round. Without Curry.
We've seen Curry miss a series. We've seen Curry miss the second round before, and they still were okay.
Well, Durant's gonna
be fine.
Take over and murder people.
Exactly. I'm not really worried about it, but
it sucks.
It sucks. But with Houston being this good, it kind of
that's one of those things where if you lose to Houston, that's something you can point to.
If they run into Houston and someone's still not healthy, like if Curry's down or Clay's down, even one of the 4.
Or if one or two of them come back and they're not fully healthy or not the same.
Yeah, exactly. Then I think we're in a lot of trouble. Yeah.
So Golden State in trouble. Toronto also in some trouble. They have hit a little bit of a skid lately. They lost to Cleveland and Oklahoma City. They did bounce back against the Nuggets. They lost the Clippers as well. But they did bounce back against the Nuggets. These next 3 games are going to be extremely tough for them. This is going to be very telling. On March 31st, in a couple days on Saturday, they play Boston in Boston. That'll be a big game. Boston only, I believe, 3 games back of them in the standings. Then you fast forward to April 3rd on the Monday. They do go to Cleveland to play LeBron for the 3rd and final time this season. Big measuring stick there. And then on a back-to-back, you go back to Toronto and play Boston again.
Tough little skid they're coming up.
Yeah, very tough at the end of the season here. Honestly, you don't want to make too much out of regular season games, but with the lack of success Toronto has had in the playoffs, I think that going 2 out of 3 in these games is a really big confidence booster. And I think if they go 0-3 in these games, and the worst case scenario is they go 0-3, and at the end of the season they're the 2 seed and they have to play LeBron in the second round, and at that point, it's over. If you can play LeBron after he plays Boston, and he actually, he exerts himself and he's carried the Cavaliers through 2 series already, then I can see Toronto. Because with their depth, I think they're going to be able to... Our stars will be a little bit more fresh than LeBron if it comes down to a conference finals. Mm-hmm. But if they have to play him in round 2 and their confidence is already shattered and they don't have the 1 seed...
Yeah.
I don't know what you can expect at that point.
Yeah, true. It'll be tough for them to fucking play LeBron that in that fucking... Whenever they meet LeBron, which I'm sure it will probably happen.
Yeah, eventually. You're gonna have to face LeBron to get to the NBA Finals anyway.
I can't stand LeBron. I really hope he loses in the first round, man.
I hope LeBron loses. I'm just sick of seeing him in the finals. 8 straight finals is just way too many. Yeah, exactly. I appreciate greatness. You can take 1 fucking year off.
Yeah, you don't need this right now.
Do you really need to be 3-6 in the finals?
Yeah.
That looks terrible.
Yeah.
Though I will say, if he plays Houston, he has a legitimate shot at beating Houston. I mean, Houston's wild, but They're not Golden State fully healthy with Durant and Curry.
Yeah, just with the pedigree and
overpowering.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you can beat Houston even when Houston turns it on. You've seen James Harden choke in the playoffs. We've never seen Chris Paul take that team to the next level in the playoffs. So
yeah,
we will see.
I would love to see Chris Paul get a ring, though.
I would too.
I want to see Chris Paul get a ring.
Too. He's one of those guys that definitely deserves a ring. He's been around forever. Been fantastic.
Yeah. Come on!
That's not appropriate. Damn it!
Are you kidding me?
Fuck off!
Jesus H. Fuck!
No, yeah, I keep coughing now.
Yeah, true.
Idiot.
And sorry, that was the door opening.
That was some ducks.
It's duck season. That's a who's back duck season.
Yeah, who's back?
Yeah,
ducks.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. We apologized if you heard that.
If you had to listen to that,
you definitely heard that. Oh man, fuck's sakes. Anyways,
this was such a nice, wholesome podcast too.
Yeah, it was looking so good, and then
prospects of it were so good, and then there was just shit everywhere.
Draymond Green and KD are playing tonight. That's good. That's good.
No, it's not.
It's good.
It's not good for anybody.
JaVale McGee is our starting center.
Good.
But we're still rolling out Patrick McCaw and Quinn Cook. Oh man. Anyways, they're playing the Bucks right now. Giannis is gonna go off, obviously.
Who's your MVP?
James Harden.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah. I don't think there's really. I think Anthony Davis was kind of making a run, but
we haven't heard much of him.
We haven't seen those 50-point, 10-block games.
Yeah, so. like we've been used to. But yeah. I mean, he's still dropping he dropped 36 and 14 the other night. So I mean, Anthony Davis is still doing Anthony Davis things. Yeah. But
can we talk about how Ben Simmons and Karl Anthony Towns were playing PUBG, and Ben Simmons is just like, you're playing the Hawks tomorrow, Cat. You have lots of time to play PUBG.
You got lots of time.
And then Cat drops 56 points on the Hawks.
On the Shithawks.
Like, franchise record for the Timberwolves. Career high for him, obviously.
Yeah.
Ridiculous game.
Yeah, that was fucking ridiculous.
If you're building a team going forward, would you rather have Cat or Davis? All things considered.
Anthony Davis.
Yeah? Yeah. Even with the injury history and everything?
Injuries. Even with the injuries, he's too good of a talent not to have one. I don't know. I would it's a high risk,
high reward
move. So I mean, I'll take the chance that he might get injured just to have.
I'll say Anthony Davis as well, just because he's a much better defender.
Yeah,
he's
the best defender and probably
besides Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I mean,
but they're probably pretty close.
Anthony Davis leads the league in blocks per game by a lot.
Not by how much?
He's averaging 2.5 blocks a game. The next is KD with 1.9.
Okay, that's not good.
Yeah. But
so hot take, Anthony Davis
is fucking good at basketball.
Yeah.
Did you see that he tweeted something about should I shave my unibrow?
Yes, and I voted yes because I fucking hate it. There's no reason he should have that thing. He's fucking so rich.
He should shave his unibrow and get braces. His teeth are so bad.
He should get braces.
His teeth are so.
Or he should keep the unibrow and get braces.
Yeah. No, or just keep the unibrow and keep the shit teeth he has.
I don't know. Okay, can you explain to me why he has the fucking unibrow?
I don't know.
It's Anthony Davis. He's one of the best players in the NBA. He doesn't need a stupid marketing shtick like a unibrow. That's the dumbest marketing shtick I've ever heard of in my life.
I hate how he keeps saying shtick.
You don't like shtick?
No. Stop saying
shtick.
Stop saying shtick. Anyways, another news. Giancarlo Stanton is good.
Stop talking about Stanton, fuck. Stupid shtick.
I hate you. So yeah, that's...
That pretty much does it for the podcast, I think.
Pretty much does it tonight, for sure, yeah.
Was there anything hockey you want to discuss?
The Washington Capitals might win the Stanley Cup this year. This year might be their year.
Yeah, you think so? That'd be a pretty good story.
Yeah, that would be a good story. I was watching they were playing the Rangers the other night, and I swear to God, it was 4-0 in the first 4 minutes.
Oh, jeez.
It was so, I mean, I get the Rangers are rebuilding, but I don't know, the Capitals might be the real deal here.
Well, we've been saying that for
how long?
10 years, so.
I would love to see Ovechkin get a ring, or a Stanley Cup.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's one of the guys that definitely deserve it. Could you imagine if he goes down and never wins a Stanley Cup?
Be probably one of the best athletes to never win a cup, right?
I think that's the hockey equivalent debate of Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Where like it was close, and then like Sidney Crosby and Tom Brady are like.
Yeah.
Way superior now.
Yeah.
Because of all their championships.
Yeah, exactly.
And then people are like, well, Ovechkin's more skilled, or people are like, well, Peyton Manning's this, and you're just like,
yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
No. But yeah, it was
Which no is better? The no, I need more lemon pledge, or no, the finger wag from Mutombo.
I think the finger wag from Mutombo
is more of a classic. Than
Consuela.
Than Consuela's.
Yeah. No. I do appreciate the Consuela, but the Dikembe Mutombo one is. I think the Michael Jordan one when he did it into his face was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Cut or uncut Bismack Biyombo telling people no.
Very uncut.
Uncut, you like it?
I like that. Yeah. That's definitely an uncut. That's just a savage. That's just blocking the shit out of someone and then just like, no, don't come into my house.
No, don't do that. I used to hunt lions back in the safari.
Oh, fuck. Speaking of lions, okay, I wanted to bring this up. Speaking of lions, I don't know why this made me think of lions, but...
Giraffes are extinct. They're not extinct, they're going extinct. They're on the extinct
Those long-necked motherfuckers. Yeah. Natakam Suh joining the LA Rams. And
are the LA Rams the new favorite in the NFL?
I think so.
They pick up Talib, they pick up Peters, they pick up Suh, they're going after Odell.
I'm pretty sure that Natakam Suh could get into a fist fight with a tiger and win.
I think he could get into a wrestling match with a full-sized alligator, and the alligator would probably shit his pants.
Him, Natakam Suh, and Aaron Donald on the same line, they're going to have sex with quarterbacks in the backfield. How many times they're going to bring them down?
It's going to be bad.
It's going to be bad, man. Oh, man. I cannot wait for that. Especially because I just hate everyone in that division. Like, I hate the Seahawks.
I hate the Seahawks, too.
I
like Jimmy G, though. And the Niners. You don't like the Niners?
No.
Why?
Because.
What's your reasoning for not liking the Niners?
I just don't like the 49ers.
No?
You want to know why I don't like the 49ers?
Yeah, that's why I'm asking you.
Because they stole Robbie Gould. And
they stole your 40-year-old kicker?
And the only reason why we lost the game to the 49ers this year is because Robbie Gould went 5 for 5 on field goals. And it pissed me off. That's why I don't like the 49ers.
I don't like the Niners because of Robbie Gould.
Exactly.
I don't respect that, but I guess it's your opinion anyway.
It is my opinion. And whatever opinions I have, you cannot say anything because they're my opinions. Like such. I'm not going to say it.
I don't know what you were going to say, but don't say it.
I'm not going to say it.
Don't say what you don't like.
No, I'm not going to say it. Definitely not.
No. But I think this about does it from the Average Joe show. You got anything to add, Osborne? Anything you want to throw in?
I think that... Yeah.
Good one. Good. That's good.
So yeah, it was good talking to you boys tonight.
It's been a while. Missed you.
It has been a while. Who's back of the week? The Average Joe show.
Yes, we forgot that one. Damn it.
We forgot that one. That was a big one that we forgot. Anyways, fuck. So yeah, I guess we'll maybe bring you another. Maybe get Big Mike back on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have Big Mike. Maybe after the Michigan game, get a couple reactions. Maybe get some
little Mike and Matt. Little Mike and Matt action. Maybe Matt or Mike.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do there.
See what we can do here.
I know Matt will be fired. He'll either be real fired up or he'll be tanging himself. So
pooing his diaper. We'll be up to talking to him out of a prison cell.
Maybe we'll have to try to get... I might call him right after it and see if I can record his reaction to the game.
Yeah.
That'd be fun. Well,
we'll clip it into the show.
Unless, he throws out all the slurs that usually come with Matt and sports.
Yeah. That's what... Yeah, it won't be good.
No.
With this it wouldn't be TV or podcast material.
He might go after Sister Jean.
Yeah.
And there might be some things said and... No things that should be said to a nun.
Should be... No.
That made lots of sense. That sentence?
Yeah.
Lots of sense.
We are good at grammar.
We are good at podcasting.
We're I don't need mathematics. Nothing to do with math. We were grammatically incorrect a lot.
You're just incorrect a lot.
We're bad. Okay. Giancarlo Stanton's a bad man.
Giancarlo Stanton is a bad man. Last post, okay? And we're going to end the podcast right after this.
Okay.
Jay's record prediction for this season after one game.
After one game?
After one game, gut reaction.
0-162.
That makes my bold prediction of 1-161 seem weak.
Damn it. Fuck. But no,
not an exact record prediction, but like, let's get a wins prediction. How about that?
A wins prediction?
Yeah. How many wins do you think this Jays team can get to?
68.
That's your prediction, 68?
68 wins.
I'm going to say, I think they got 75 last year. I think they're going to go down to 72. I think the pitching staff will keep them in some games, but I don't think they'll score enough runs. And after one game, gut reaction. See you later, Donaldson. Miss ya.
Goodbye, Josh Johnson. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, Vladdy, my new friend.
You've come with Bowen. Good. Fuck.
Hits, hopefully.
Hopefully. But yeah, that just about wraps it up here for the Average Joe Show. Blue Jay baseball is back, but it sucks.
but they're poo. Not good.
But they break the poo up.
And when we come back to you next time, and the Jays are like 2-1, they're winning the World Series.
Yeah, exactly. Start playing the parade. All right, but we'll probably see you guys maybe Sunday night.
Possibly Sunday.
Possibly Sunday night.
Maybe release the episode maybe Monday.
Episode Monday, and by that time, Stanton will have 8 home runs.
Exactly. So we'll have some more Stanton to talk about.
More Stanton to talk about, and hopefully some good news about Josh Johnson hitting a home run, maybe?
Yeah.
Maybe a run on the board besides Kevin Flower?
Boy, is Josh Allen tall.
Fuck, he is tall.
He is tall.
If you guys want to check out a good website, draftjoshallen.com. Check it out. It's a great website. It's an actual thing. Very tall. So we'll see when he gets drafted first overall by the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, and it's a huge bust, but he's going to be tall.
He's going to be tall. You can see over linemen. That's positive.
Not Joe Thomas, but whoever's there.
That's too soon.
Too soon.
Browns fans have been through enough. That's just way too soon.
Yeah.
All right, but thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you stuck around this long. It's just over an hour.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Rest in peace, Doc.
Yeah.
Just want to throw that out there.
Yeah, good. Rest in peace, Doc.
Yeah.
But it's baseball season. Get excited, boys, and we'll catch you guys later.